Jazz, carriage rides, and Bourbon Street are all things that come to mind when you think of New Orleans.
Everybody knows New Orleans, but very few people realize, that the metropolitan area of New Orleans includes a whole separate parish. Jefferson Parish is about a 15-mile stretch upriver from New Orleans. Being in southeast Louisiana, we get an average rainfall of about 60 inches a year, which is quite significant, and given our flat topography, poor soil conditions, it makes it an extreme challenge to run a gravity sewer system.
Most people are familiar with the drainage system in New Orleans and Jefferson Parish. They're not familiar with the sewage system. We have over 500 lift stations.
During a rain event, we can have as much as 10 times the amount of flow that we have during dry weather. It overwhelms the ability of the lift stations to pump the volume, and any debris or sediment that is gathered into the gravity system gets flushed into the lift station, which can clog the pumps.
We've had several issues over the years with pumps stopping up with grease, rags, what have you. We have to sometimes pull them on a daily basis.
It takes our mechanics a lot of time and effort to pull these pumps, unclog, and put them back in.
We typically would then have to send a washout truck if there's been any backups in the street to wash down the area where it's overflowed, disinfect. It's not only a cost, but it's also an appearance that, we have stuff in the street that nobody likes to see.
That could create problems as far as for health and backing up their businesses and everything. It could be a safety hazard.
Our focus was to try to find equipment that would not only reduce our call-outs, but also save energy.
And that's what these units were designed to do, was to reduce the speed of the motors and reduce the customer's cost by possibly as much as 30% in energy costs. The smart controller also has a routine to help clear the pump of any debris.
Flygt offered to install 8 submersible pumps in 4 of our lift stations. We picked out the worst lift stations that we had for clogging, and when they made us that offer, we jumped at it.
In just days, workers from Jefferson Parish and Gulf States Engineering installed the new Flygt Experior in-technology pumps and Smart Run intelligent controls.
Installing these was a breeze. You can see these 2 controls right here replace everything here and this entire switch panel, and you have very easy to use controls on the front, easy to read display.
Since we installed the pumps in April, we've had no call-outs to any of the stations. As a matter of fact, at our worst station that we used to have to pull the pump once or twice a day, we have not had to pull the pump at all. We have had no clogging.
These pumps are doing a good job. The inspectors come to do regular checkups on it, and that's it. No calls for backups or stoppages.
Which reduces our costs, maintenance costs, operation costs, energy usage costs, not to mention the cost of constituents who are not very happy when they can't use their facilities.
We're also realizing a 50% energy reduction, which is just amazing. So in the future, we plan to install quite a few more of these pumps, especially in our problem areas and especially in our high energy usage areas, to save a lot more money and to prevent a lot of these backups that we have that cause us all embarrassment.
Jefferson Parish will be definitely saving a lot of electricity and money.
We believe that what we've seen from this experiment is that if we install these pumps, through the savings both with call-outs and with energy, that they will pay for themselves within the year, and it's a really good investment.
The investment in Flygt Experior in technology saves money in operations, maintenance, and energy while improving service and sustainability. Flygt Experior is state-of-the-art wastewater pumping with ultimate reliability, efficiency, and simplicity.